So I think often, when you're in your early 20s, you can have simple ways of quantifying spiritual maturity that if you recall them in your 60s, you're amused by. Like, oh, I thought this, and this meant being mature.
Yeah.
But, I've watched so many women be keen Christians as undergrads and then be very depressed when they're in their early 30s and they're dealing with two small children.
Yeah.
Thinking that somehow they're not as good a Christian because they're not going to the meetings and discipling and evangelizing and being in small groups. And
the way they did in college.
Yeah, and I'm thinking like, no. This is, you're just, or, a guy feel guilty for not, he has to do so much at work. When I'm thinking like, yeah, you're doing probably exactly what you should do. So a lot of times it's a false idea of what it means to live as a serious and intense Christian that's been where undergrad or youth activities have been idolized. Thoughtlessly, and trying to help guys in their 20s and 30s, young women, middle-aged people, break out of those things and realize actually maturity is you're putting another step forward following Jesus with all the things you're bearing, with what's happening in your family that you hoped would not happen, what's happening in your work that you didn't mean to happen, and yet you're continuing to follow the Lord. That is amazing. And I want to help you do that.
To the young, maturity can be thought of as zeal. If I'm experiencing zeal.
It's more two-dimensional. It becomes more three-dimensional with life experience.
Yeah, so one's temptations evolves, but one's concept of what maturity is also evolves and grows. And where one finds sweetness and what's sweet in life and what's joy-giving in life also changes and evolves with the passing years. Sometimes it changes, sometimes it just sweetens and deepens where it was in the first place.
So I think my ecclesiology is pretty much the same as it was in 1984, 85 when we started New Meadows Baptist Church in Topsfield, Massachusetts. But I think my understanding of why those different bits of ecclesiology matter has grown and taken on more texture.